I wanted to express my greatest gratitude is Robert. What an experienced facilitator he is. Yeah, he is a teacher, he is a lecturer, whatsoever, but how he can implant every point in our mind was so exceptional. We were not limited at a point. We were not restricted to certain rules. The way we think is always right to him. So I have learned a lot of things I've learned from you, so that I want to thank you personally in that regard. And when I come to the training itself as a whole, the training was so exceptional, meaning starting from the training material itself, based on the basic theoretical basis, such as of the Bloom's learning classification and the Jean Piaget, Jean Piaget of psychologists. Those theories are basis for personality modeling. So that this is, we can just generalize, this one is an education with a great wide base that may be taken as a good practice that can be scaled up in any way, in any places. Therefore, they are helpful to us. Coming to the way we are going to at least scaling up this education is, yes, it's very important, we know it, but we are not on zero level, at least to make this area, meaning the educational office and the Ministry of Education has already taken the grouping, student grouping, that 1 to 5. So 1 to 5 is best way of coining this approach, thinking school approach, to implement it, to make it so practical. So in this regard, I think we have got strengths, opportunities to do that way. The major point, what I mentioned last time, again, Robert, you have also, of course, gave me response to it, is the questions which are raised in the team itself. That is, training by itself is not a goal. Training is a means to do something. When we stop here, it's a failure for us. So that this implementation begs great commitment and devotion. We should not push this commitment and devotion to anyone else. First of all, we have to at least dig out the opportunities, the possible opportunities as a whole, first from our brain, second from our friends, and then goes on to the community as a whole. If we do this, no doubt it will be planted down to the grassroots level. Therefore, if the Addis Ababa Educational Bureau take the responsibility, and if then it extends down to the sub-cities, if sub-cities give this responsibility to the wardas to schools, and schools to teachers, the staff as a whole, and the community as a whole, and hopefully, after a short period of time, we will see the change. So we can't enforce this organization, actually, if we don't have that power. But this is, at least you have kindled a light to us. You have ignited, show us how to go on. Therefore, it is our failure if we fail to implement this one. Meaning, Educational Office of Addis Ababa should take the responsibility as a whole. And of course, to make this very strong way of and fast as we need to be, the support from you and follow-up from you is very important. So in this way, what we have done, what we have trained, should be then go on down to the teachers, which are the main actor of implementing this approach. And finally, if we implement all this through our training down to the grassroots level, hopefully you will achieve your goal. We achieve normally our goal together. So thank you.